welcome back to my channel. My name is Onika. If you're new here, welcome in. And if you're returning, thanks for coming back. So very different setup today. I am doing a little bit of a new format for how I do these try on hauls and reviews, just so they're a little bit quicker because I feel like I ramble quite a bit. Today we are going over Oner's 12 Days of Oner campaign. Now this is a replacement for their 12 Days of Gains campaign. If you're familiar with the brand, they've done that for the past 2 years. It's also the first video that I put on this channel, so very special place in my heart. In this video, I'll just be going over the things that I picked up from this campaign. And of course, I'll include color comparisons as well for your reference. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get into it. Okay, first I'm going to start with what I'm wearing right now. This is one of my favorite pieces that Oner has ever launched, full stop. This is the SoftMotion Racerback Mid Vest in the color coal. I'm wearing a size medium, which is pretty much my size in almost all of SoftMotion tops. It is a beautiful mid-length top. There's the back. It is a racer back, of course. It does have a built-in shelf bra, which I absolutely love. I'm a 32 triple D, so I went with a medium because I wanted a decent amount of coverage, and the coverage is perfect. When I first put this on, I was a little bit worried that maybe I should have sized down just because I had like quite a bit of excess fabric here, which I absolutely hate. But I tried it on again and actually it fits fine. I don't know what I was talking about the first time around. It fits absolutely fine. I would say this is definitely true to size. If you're in between sizes, honestly, you can probably go either way. But I do think if you are sensitive to straps over your traps, maybe go with the larger size versus sizing down because this might end up digging in a little bit. I don't feel any restriction at all whatsoever in a size medium here. But if I were to size down, I think it would dig in just a little bit. But these are by far some of the most comfy straps they have done in SoftMotion. I really, really love it. If you have tried the SoftMotion sports bra, I think you can honestly go with the same size in that for this. It would fit just fine. But yeah, this is super comfortable. I've worn it all day long and had no issues with it whatsoever. It is really naked feeling. I really, really enjoy it. And also something to note with SoftMotion is I feel like it tends to stretch a little bit with wear. So just keep that in mind when you're picking your size. I think that's why I was a little bit worried when I first put this on. I was thinking, if it's a medium and I'm having a little bit of wrinkling here, is it going to stretch out more with wear? But honestly, I wore it all day and it was fine. So definitely true to size. Support is definitely going to be light support as well, but that's pretty standard with soft motion pieces. But yeah, absolutely love this top. It is definitely one of my top picks, 100%. And I went back and ordered a few more after getting this in. I adore it. I'll also put on the screen another colorway that I have in this top, which is dark khaki, just so you can see what it looks like. Dark khaki is my favorite green that Oner has ever made, so I was very happy to see it come back for this launch. So I'll just quickly put it on the screen so you can see what it looks like. But yeah, that is the SoftMotion Racerback Mid Vest. I want to just quickly show you the SoftMotion Racerback Mid Vest in dark khaki, and I'm pairing it with the dark khaki straight leg bottoms. These came out ages ago, but it's a pretty good match. I do feel like the top is a little bit, I don't know, it looks a little bit lighter to me in the mirror. I don't know if it's picking up on camera. I don't know. It's not exactly the same, but it's as close as you're gonna get. I just find these tops so flattering, like, and they're so comfortable. If you're going to pick up anything, just one thing from this launch, let it be this. It is so, so good. Okay, I'm gonna have to find a better angle to talk about these bottoms, but these are the Effortless flares. I'll bring the camera down so you can see the bottom a little bit more. I'm wearing a size small regular, which would be my normal size in flares. In soft motion flares, I do size down to an extra small, but small regular would be my normal size in flares across brands. This is in the color coal. So the back is very similar to Effortless, same scrunch design. Although I will do a comparison to my Effortless leggings and or shorts just to see if the scrunch is a little bit different. It's looking a little bit different. I feel like it's a little bit longer, but I feel like it's giving me the same effect. Bring the camera back up again, but here is the waistband and honestly fits me really well. I don't feel like I have any gaping going on here. A little bit of compression, but not too much. It is very secure. There is the back again. I was a little bit skeptical about the flares just because from the pictures that I've seen, the quality looked a bit questionable. Like I'll show you in an insert on the screen. The seams on the leggings are so tightly knit that they are super wavy and I feel like it just looks a little bit on the cheap side. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I think in this colorway specifically, it doesn't look too bad. Would I buy more colors? Probably not unless it's a darker color and it's a little bit more concealed. I think my favorite flares that I've ever tried that are seamless are Gymshark's everyday seamless flares. Absolutely love those. I'll probably do a side by side of these with those so you can see the difference, but these are really nice. Decent stretch. It is not super tight or anything. Still decent compression, but it's not squeezing me the way I don't want it to. I'll bring the camera down so you can see the bottom and where it falls. Hopefully you can see where it falls on me here. Size small regular. I am a 30-inch inseam. I will put the measurements of these on the screen. I'm not 100% sure what this measures, but yeah, it fits fine. I think the length I got was perfect. I do think if I went with the long length, it would be a little bit too long. And I'd rather it be a little bit short than too long and it's dragging on the floor, basically mopping the floor. So I'm really happy with these. Sheerness, it's effortless, so we kind of know what to expect with effortless, but I do think coal is pretty safe for my skin tone. I do think with effortless, darker colors can look a little bit sheer on fair skin, so just keep that in mind. Okay, we have some more soft motion. I'm wearing these soft motion flares. This is in true blue. It did not come with this launch, but I wanted to pair it with this new top, which is a soft motion high neck vest, I think. And I've not tried this on until now, so this is definitely going to be my first impressions. And I'm so annoyed because I like this. I thought I was going to return it, but the fit is perfection. I got a size small in this. I'm wearing the EasyLift halter underneath, which I wouldn't typically wear with this because you can obviously see the strap. But damn, damn it. I really like this. This just looks so sleek with the flares. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Material is thin. It's not as thick as like the soft motion long sleeve tops. Like it's definitely a little bit thinner than that. Wow, these are nice. And you can like pull it up a little bit and make it a little bit more cropped if you want to, but this looks so good. You can easily put one of these soft motion bras or bralettes under this and it would look really, really seamless and nice. But yeah, super stretchy, very, very stretchy. Even though it's stretchy, it is a little bit compressive. Like it feels a little bit like a compression tee for me, but not like too much. But yeah, I don't have much to say about this. Like I don't have any notes whatsoever. Like it is perfect. Oh, I might have to go back and buy more. That is so annoying. But these are so good. I don't typically like to train in soft motion, but I feel like I could probably train in this and be fine. Like I love how much coverage I'm getting. Really good side coverage as well. It's not digging in anywhere. Let me just move up a little bit so you can see a little bit more. But like, that's pretty good. The logo's up at the top. These are nice. These are so nice. I would say they're true to size. If you're in between sizes, you can definitely size down. I don't think you'll have an issue with that at all. Typically with sleeveless tops, I like to size down to a small anyway, because usually I don't have issues with it digging anywhere. For me, tops that have sleeves, I have to do a size medium because otherwise the sleeves just feel a little bit suffocating and they're just too tight. But in this, it's perfect. Size small for sure works great for me. So definitely size down if you're in between sizes. Otherwise, just stick with your normal size. But this is phenomenal. I feel like it's also giving me a little bit extra support with the bra that I'm wearing underneath this because this top is a little bit compressive. So that's kind of nice. You can wear like a light support bra under this and have a little bit more support with the top over it. So yeah, very, very, very happy with this. Damn, I'm gonna have to go buy more now. I don't know what order these pieces are going to end up being in the finished video, but we're gonna move on to a couple performance pieces as well as some lounge. I'm wearing ocean blue and everything here, which is a brand new color. This is the EasyLift halter bralette, the Effortless shorts, and the Raw Lounge wide leg joggers. I'm wearing a size medium in the bra, a size small in the shorts, and a size extra small regular in the joggers. Let me show you the back. One of my favorite bras they make. I've spoken about this bra a bunch of times on the channel, so I'm not going to bore you with more information, but I will just say it's been so consistent lately. Like, I'm very, very impressed. I love the way this is fitting, really good coverage. Again, support is going to be very light. I do keep the cup pads in as well. Definitely true to size. If you're in between sizes, you can size up because this neck strap is not the loosest. Like it is a little bit snug. It's not hurting me, but it's definitely digging into my neck a little bit. Very quickly, the Raw Lounge joggers. I absolutely love these joggers. Raw Lounge is probably my favorite lounge they make. It's definitely my most worn. It's definitely like an everyday piece that I use often. I'm not obsessed with it in this color. I don't know. It's just not really doing it for me. I think these are going to be joggers that I only wear inside. I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of this color in Raw Lounge, and I'm not going to return because I use points to buy it, but that's okay. I'll just wear it inside. No big deal. And then we have my all-time favorite, the Effortless shorts. I've hiked them up as I always do, and I've rolled the waistband down to make them a little bit more mid-rise. Did you guys hear mid-rise Effortless is coming next month in January? I'm so excited. Put it down a little bit just to make it a little bit of a lower rise for me. I will say this color is very, very, very compressive and Effortless. So just keep that in mind. I know like Effortless really varies as far as like different batches, different colorways, and how they fit. This is not super stretchy compared to some of the Effortless that we've seen. Like, for example, the hybrid drop that we saw this year, that was so, so stretchy, super, super comfortable. This is a little bit more compressive. So just keep that in mind. Definitely size up if you're in between sizes. Do not size down unnecessarily. It's going to be tight. I feel like it's kind of making me have a muffin top a little bit. If I do this and wear it the way it's meant to be worn, it helps a little bit, but it's just going to fold down when I move around in it. But anyway, there it is. This is a size small. I will bring the camera down to do a squat test, but I really, really love this color in the performance pieces that I have. Not crazy about it in Raw Lounge, like I said, but this fit, I love it. And I'll put on the screen the leggings. I have the leggings in the exact same color. Um, Same comments. It is very, very compressive. So size if you're in between sizes for sure. As far as sheerness, let me quickly check that for you. I'll have to check that back, but yeah, there's a better look at the shorts. I really love hiking them up to this length. I think it looks way more flattering for me personally. God, I just love these. They're so good. Anyway, moving on. Okay, moving on to more performance pieces. I'm wearing the Effortless Seamless Halter bra in the color Peony Pink in a size medium, and the EnhanceLift Seamless Shorts in the color Peppermint Green in a size medium. So let's start with the bra. This bra really surprised me. It did not launch for the first time with this drop. It did launch previously, but they did drop some new colors for this drop. They still have a bunch of colors in the outlet, so I just went and picked up one of them from the outlet to try. And this is a size medium, again, like I mentioned, and I'm really surprised by it. Like, the coverage is not bad. It's very low cut in the front, but I still feel like I'm getting decent side boob coverage. I don't feel like I'm gonna fall out of it. Would I train in this bra? I don't know yet. Like it's a little bit showy for me. I don't know. I have to think about it a little bit more. But here is the back. It is a fully seamless bra. It's really nice to have another effortless bra to pair with effortless bottoms. We haven't seen like an effortless bra in a very, very long time. The cup pads, on the other hand, I don't know if you can see this here. The cup pads are such a big issue with the bras lately. I don't know what's going on. They're just so thin and flimsy, and I had to keep readjusting this to fix it, and it really doesn't make much of a difference. I can't take them out because I do need that extra support from the cup pads. So that's unfortunate. If I put in thicker cup pads, I don't know how that's going to look. It might look a bit bulky. So they need to figure something out with the cup pads for sure. The neck strap is digging into my neck a little bit. I don't know if stretching it out would maybe help. I don't really know, but it is digging a little bit. It's not the most comfortable. And just standing here wearing it for a few minutes, it's definitely uncomfortable for me a little bit. But the bra is super cute. I think the style and design of it is very flattering, especially this like kind of sweetheart neckline cut that they have at the front. I think that's really flattering. I just don't know if I would train in this personally, not only because of how it looks, like, I don't know if it's super functional for me. Maybe an upper body day, I don't know, something where I'm not moving around too much. But the neck strap as well is just a little bit too snug for me. Support is definitely going to be very, very low. I'm not even gonna run around in this. But yeah, I would say if you're gonna get this bra, definitely more of a smaller bust friendly bra. Stick to your normal size. If you're in between sizes, definitely size up because of this neck strap here. Now these shorts. Now I have reviewed these shorts before and I thought that I picked up 2 sizes and I did not. I only picked up size small the last time. This is for sure a size medium. I will put the tag on the screen as proof. This is definitely a size medium. I triple checked. And honestly, I much prefer the fit of a size medium in these shorts. I still am not a huge fan of the waistband. I do feel like when I lift up at all, it starts to slide down. But again, this is slightly bigger on me than the size small, but even the size small did the same thing. But I definitely prefer the size medium just because it's not digging into my thighs a bunch like the size small was. I'll bring the camera down so you can see a little bit better. There we go. So there is the size medium again. Honestly, the waist is not super big, even though I sized up to a medium. It's still sitting pretty flush against me. It's not like gaping a ton. I do think the back looks way better in a size medium for me personally. I don't even have to squat in this. I can see this is sheer. I can see the tag very clearly. I feel like I can see my skin right here very clearly. I can definitely see my underwear very clearly. I'm still going to do a spot test for you, but I already know how this is going to go. I adore this color though. I think it's very pretty. I would love to see it in a more squat proof fabric like Unified, for example. That would be perfect. I would absolutely love that. I don't know if I'm going to keep these shorts just because of how sheer they are. Um, I'll have to think a little bit more on that, but let me quickly do a spot test for you. We'll have to check that back. But yeah, there we go. I'm getting a little bit of excess fabric here. Obviously, I've hiked them up a little bit, but even still, it does kind of wrinkle here with it being a size medium. But overall, the shorts are a lot more comfortable in a size medium for sure. So I'm glad I sized up and tried that out. So again, for the EnhanceLift shorts, if you're in between sizes, you can definitely size up, especially if you're worried about the thigh seams digging in, definitely size up. If you're not worried about that, stick to your normal size. I don't think it's going to be too tight for you if you don't mind that. But for me personally, I definitely prefer a medium just for a little bit more comfort in my thighs. Okay, now we have the final brand new piece that I got from this drop. This is going to be the EasyLift Strappy sports bra, I think. I'll have to double check that, but I think that's what it's called. This is in the color Hot Girl Pink. I got a size medium. Here is the back. Super cute back. The back is very reminiscent of the EasyLift high neck sports bra, and then the front looks very similar to the everyday crossover bralette. If you've seen those, discontinued bra, but I think this might be replacing. So the bra's cute, right? Very cute, but I'm getting no support whatsoever, like none. So there is a bottom band here. It's very, very small. It's not super structured and it's not sitting flush against me. So I feel like I would start slipping out the bottom a little bit with movement, which I'm not a huge fan of. Can't size down to make that more snug because then I won't have any coverage whatsoever. The other thing with the straps is it's a double strap on the back, but then it transitions into a single strap. Because these straps are so thin and stretchy, the longer I wear this and the more I move around in it, the more it like elongates and does that. And then I start to lose even more support at the front. So it's just not holding me up the way I would like it to. I don't even think I could do upper body in this. I think it would really bug me and I would have to keep adjusting, which I don't want to do. Again, with the Easy Lift bras, I feel like they kind of wrinkle on the sides a little bit too. I think having maybe a double seam here would help, but that's not a huge issue for me. But yeah, this bra overall, I'm not a huge fan. I think it looks really cute on and it looks great on a lot of people, but for me, the level of support that I need and functionality, I don't think I would gravitate towards this. But the color is very cute. I really like the color. I think overall it's very comfortable. I'm not really feeling restricted anywhere, but I will say with the straps going like this in the back, and because my bust is like pulling down at the front, it is riding up in the back and it is kind of digging into my back a little bit. But that's just mainly coming from the fact I don't really have any support in this bra whatsoever, and the weight of my bust is pulling the whole bra downward. So that's just kind of a me problem. This bra is just not for me, and that's fine. There are other Easy Lift bras that I absolutely adore, so I would just gravitate towards those. I will say if you're going to pick this bra up, though, definitely stay true to size. I definitely think it's true to size for sure. Yes, I have this weird gaping issue at the bottom, but my underbust is really small. It's 30 inches. It doesn't really align with the size medium, but I need a size medium for coverage, which is why I usually get that size in Oner. So I would say definitely true to size. If you're in between sizes, probably size up just because of the straps. If you're worried about the straps digging into your traps or your lats, then maybe size up one. But I think definitely true to size 100%. I don't think you need to size up unless you're in between sizes. Support is definitely going to be on the light side, which we keep seeing with their bras. I would love to see some high support bras, but I think we're getting them next year. So fingers crossed for that. That is all of the new items I have. I have one returning item that I have not talked about before on this channel. I'll do next, and then we'll be done with this video. Okay, listen. Before you judge me for the fact that I bought a fleece jacket and I live in a subtropical climate, let me just explain my reasoning, right? I travel, and sometimes I travel to cold places, and this would be a nice layering piece for that, right?
Right?
This is a size small in the fleece jacket. It is in the color heather gray. Now we have seen this jacket before, but this is a brand new color for this drop. Here is the back. Super cute jacket. It does have a really nice, like bulky sort of zipper. I don't know if you can see that here. I'm gonna go ahead and zip it up. There we go. It's super cute. The pockets on the side are zip pockets. There's a zipper in there, so you can keep your stuff secure on the inside. And there's also a chest pocket that has a zipper as well. You can probably fit a phone in there pretty easily. Where's my phone? One second. Well, wait, wait. Does it fit? You know what? My phone case is kind of bulky. Wait, no, it does fit. You can fit a phone in there. This is an iPhone 16 Pro, so it fits that pretty well with a phone case that's pretty thick. So that's nice. It does have two drawstrings on the inside, so you can make it a little bit more cropped if you'd like. You can like cinch in the waist a little bit. So that's what I'm doing here. And this is honestly how I would wear this. Much better. But yeah, that is the jacket. The inside, let me show you, is a little bit plush. It's like that squishy plush material. And then there's also some like fleece on the inside here too. So it's definitely warm. I would say this is more of like a layering piece if you're like in really cold temperatures. Sorry, I'm like zipping while I'm talking into the mic. Let me just Anyway, I would say it's definitely a layering piece if you are planning to wear this in like really, really cold temperatures. I don't think it's going to replace a coat by any means. But I think if you're just looking for something to throw on really quick for like slightly cooler temperatures outside, this is really good for that. But it also works really well underneath a coat if the coat's oversized, because this is already quite oversized for a size small. I would definitely say this is true to size. If you're in between sizes, definitely size down. It is 100% going to be too big if you size up, unless you really want that super baggy look. And the sleeves are actually quite long in a size small too. I was worried about them being a little bit short, but they are definitely fine. So you can definitely size down if you're in between sizes for sure. Am I going to keep this? Hopefully that last clip did not end abruptly. My battery died. So sorry about that. But that is everything I have for you today from the 12 Days of Oner capsule. I hope this was helpful. I know a lot of the items from this capsule are still in stock. So if you feel like picking something up, and this video helped you, I'm very glad. Very quickly before I go, I do want to say a huge thank you for all of the love and support on this channel. It is about to be 1 year old at the end of this year, which is crazy to think. And you guys have showed so much support and encouragement towards me this past year, and I really, really appreciate it. So thank you so much. I realized I never really celebrated the milestone that I hit with this channel of hitting 1K subscribers. I don't know how that happened. I don't know when it happened, but I am absolutely shocked by the support on this channel. I really, really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much. There have definitely been moments where I thought maybe I should just stop doing this altogether. I don't know. I was just really burning myself out during certain parts of this journey. But I feel like I'm really finding my footing again. And I'm very excited for 2026. This will be my final video for the year, but I will absolutely see all of you in January with more reviews. I would definitely like to branch out a little bit more. I definitely want to do some more review videos, so stay tuned for that for sure. Thank you all so much for the support again. I will see you all in 2026, and I hope you have a very happy new year. Bye.